What is up, my peeps, and welcome back to another Arc build video. Now, today we are going to be working on a special point because we are over here at this lagoon, kind of near the winter biome over there, kind of just starting off in this lagoon over here. This is going to be the Lagoon Resort. So this is going to be a nice fancy place. This is going to be one of the bigger builds that I've ever done, but this is a requested spot from one of my viewers, Adrius, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm probably butchering that completely, but this is for you. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot. I'm at 11.4 by 71.9. I'm pretty sure this is the lagoon you're talking about, but if not, well, you get a nice building in a spot that you did not intend. My bad. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope everyone's having a good or great day. We have a little starting foundation spot right here. Got 2 regular squares and then 4 quarter floors right here. And then steps connected to that with some railings, and I'll show you why. And I have a foundation kind of at like, I guess maybe a 45-degree angle, kind of stretching down the beach that way, which is gonna be one of our good starts right here. So we're gonna go ahead and snap in as many foundations going this way as possible. And that's as far as we got. But over on this side, we're actually going to do just 1 quarter floor going across like this. And the railings are going to continue down the dock right here on this little side corner right there. But this dock is going to be 16 straight out, and then we're going to make it a little wider at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this out. And there we go, we have our little dock plotted out. We're probably going to run walls down just to connect the sides on the dock here, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll fill that in later. But we brought this out 16 long out here, and now we are going to make it 1 wider this way. And then of course continue the quarter floors going down that way, but we are going to bring this out 1 and then 6 more out long ways that way. Alright, we have this little section filled out. This is going to be like a little resting porch area with like a little bonfire that's going to go on the deck here. It's going to be really nice, really nice. And of course we're going to build our little like tunneling structure going through the bridge here. It's going to be beautiful. But we went ahead and added these ramps over here. It's going to be 4 wide, which is going to take us up to the next structure that we're going to build here. I put some quarter walls down over here just for aesthetic reasons, looking pretty. Now we are going to build like a little tunnel going down this dock here, just to give it a nice aesthetic look. Now to do this, we're just going to take some pillars. We're going to start off even with the railing right here. Just like that, and we're going to bring it up 1 and bring it over here, and we're going to do this every single square here. I'm going to bring this all the way down. All right, we got all of our pillars up. It's going to be every single square going down, and make sure you connect these to the ground so you have plenty of good support. Now we're going to grab our pillars again, and we're not going to pick the skinny pillars. We're going to pick the fat pillars, and we're going to bring them across the middle on this first one, if it'll cooperate, please. There we go. And now we're going to count 4 pillars in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the same pattern straight across, just like so. And we're going to do that every 4, kind of like a little support structure thing. It's going to be a nice design. We're going to attach some torches to it. It's going to look pretty. Now this last one is going to be uneven. It's going to be 3 pillars over, but that is perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and connect this over. Please cooperate. There we go. Now we have our little structure here. Now we can go ahead and bring some pillars going across the outside here. And we're going to just go around both sides, kind of give it a nice support look. Nice, we got most of the frame done, and now we're just gonna bring some coming straight up from the ones that we placed in the middle here. Let's kind of set our peak point on our little tunnel system going on here. We're gonna grab our sloped roofs and attach them just like so. We're gonna run this all the way down. We're gonna leave a little overhang on the front, just to, you know, block some rain when people are walking down the dock if it is raining. I mean, they're probably gonna jump in the water anyway, but who wants to be wet on wet, right? And on the end side here, we are going to not bring it over to an overhang on this side. We're just gonna even it up with the little bridge structure here. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this side too. And there we have it. We have a nice little tunnel running down our dock, going to our house that's going to be put up, looking sweet. Now, just for a designer tip, you could take the billboard, switch it to the alternate version, kind of stick it on the pole right here. And I'm going to do this on both sides, kind of give it that nice flat look. And then we're going to take torches and place it right in the middle of these billboards. See how nice that looks? Now we're going to put that on both sides of these pillars going all the way down here, and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Ta-da! Now we have beautiful torch lighting going down our little bridge here. Of course, I'm going to light those up later so we could actually get the full visual lighting effect. Now, like I said, this is going to be our little fire pit area, but I'm going to leave the designing for the end, like always, because it's awesome and everybody loves it. But we are going to add some ramps onto the end here. Like actual ramps, not the stairs. Just going to put one there, one there. Perfect, just like that. Now that's going to have access to the water, so if someone's having a good time over here, like catches on fire, falls in the pit, they can jump in the water and they're safe. They're good to go. Now we are on to the main housing area. So what we are going to do, this is 4 wide, and this is going to be brought out 7 long. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this whole block in, 7 long and 4 wide here. All right, we have this little area filled in here. This is going to be another like hangout porch area, but it's going to have like a big like upper deck on it, so you can actually stand up there and like make burgers and stuff. It's going to be a wonderful time. But we're going to start off with some railings just to fill up on the side here. Oh, wrong spot. Didn't want that there. But we're gonna put it like that, and then these three are gonna be open. We're actually gonna bring some stairs down right here. And yes, this is gonna be actual stairs going down here instead of the ramps on the other side, because we're using ramps on the other one because it's more of a delicate incline. And then you can just have the stairs going directly in the water over here because it is a little bit higher off of the water. But we have our main structure here. We're gonna go ahead and put some pillars on the corners. This is where our top deck is going to be connected to. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it on all four corners here. There we have it. We have our 4 pillars placed down. We're actually going to make this 2 pillars high, just like so. There we go. Now we have like a little beginning support for our upper deck. Now what we are going to do is we're going to snap this to the corner like so. So it has like a little overhang going all the way around on the outside. We're going to go ahead and fill this all in. Ta-da! Looking wonderful. I actually like that a lot. And now we are going to just continue those same pillars going up like so. And this is going to be our upper deck up here. We're going to put like a little railing on each front and back. And looking good just like that. And we are also going to be bringing this section up 2 stories as well. It's going to be like a cool little top open hatch design with some walls on the bottom section. It gives it a cool look here. So we're just going to put some walls on the ends. Actually, we're going to flip this inside out because it looks so much better when you flip the walls inside out, especially from the outside perspective. And this is where all the wine and rum and everything's going to be made for these awesome parties we're going to have. We're going to bring that 2 walls in on each side just like that, and we're going to copy the exact same design on this side. Ta-da! And there we go. We have a little thing going on, and of course we got to add a ceiling to this because we don't want people getting soaked from the rain. So we're going to pretty much copy the same flooring on the bottom, just take it out 1 past all the pillars and fill it all in. And there we have it. We have like a little upper deck that we can stand in and like look over everything that we have going on. Looking wonderful. Now we are going to add railings going all the way around this thing on the outside except for this side over here. We're going to leave these 3 open because it's going to be steps going down to the next portion of the house. So I'm going to go ahead and run some railings. Now it's really starting to look like a multi-tiered beach house here. Now we're gonna make like a weird overhang. We're gonna take these quarter walls, we're gonna flip them inside out. We are going to put them 1 down going around the whole outside. It's like a little hang down, almost like a shade curtain kind of thing. But I think it looks beautiful, so we're just gonna go ahead and surround this thing going all the way around. That is not supposed to go there. Whoopsies. That is looking gorgeous. I love that little overhang right there. It's looking good. And now we're going to start working on the back side of the house here. So what we are actually going to do is bring it down some steps right here. And it's actually going to be ramps, not steps for this one. A little gradual down. Actually, we're not going to put it up against the wall right here. We're going to bring it over 1 and bring it down just like so. We're gonna make this 3 wide, just like so, and then we're going to actually put our ceilings down right here, and this where our second floor is going to go, or second lower floor, or second house, or whatever you want to call it. But we're actually going to bring it in one, just like so, so it kind of like wraps up under the steps right here. And then from here, it is going to be 6 wide going this way. All right, we got 6 wide going out that way, and it is going to be 11 long going from here to that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this whole floor. And just like that, we got the floor done. I put a couple extra pillars on the front here just for some extra support. And of course, we're gonna wall this down so it has a nice flush look, but we're going to bring some ramps off of the back here. We're actually gonna bring it in 2 floors. And we're actually gonna put down 2 ramps, just like so. Now we have a little access to the back to jump into the water. We have access to all of our main areas. It's looking wonderful. And now what we are going to do is we are going to grab our walls here and we are going to flip this inside out just like so. Run this all the way around. We're not going to worry about windows because this is kind of a open design. This is going to be our little like workshop area. We don't need windows for it. We have a little sweatshop going. Gonna go ahead and run all these around, and then on the layer on top of this wood wall is actually going to be stone. So yes, we are going to be bringing this 2 high. And don't forget to leave the gap open where the ramps come out so you could actually get out to the water. And we're going to run a stone wall layer on the top of this, kind of break up the wood monotony, or however you pronounce it. I butchered that, that's okay. But make sure to flip these inside out like so, so the wood sticks towards the inside and it is plain on the outside, so it has that nice aesthetic look. And then we are going to top off this ceiling with stone ceilings instead of wood. And just like that, it's looking real good. Now we are only going to do the stone on the 3 outside walls here. On the inside wall, we're actually going to keep it wood. Bring this all the way across, fill it in real quick. Now, one thing to know about this wall here, it is actually like a quarter ceiling down. So when you're placing the walls, you actually have to place the wall off of the top here. See how it's intersecting with this wall? So you could get this little half corner wall done, or I guess you could just fill in half walls right here just to fill it in. But there we have it, just like so. And now what we are going to do is fill in this whole ceiling right here with stone. Sweet, ceiling is done. I actually forgot to fill in some walls over here. 1 second. Now we're actually going to put the top walls in this little doorway here so it doesn't look so strange. And it's just going to be full wall all the way across. And now we have our little doorway to get into here, looking good. Now a little aesthetic piece, designer tip. Use the thin poles. You could see how it's like a jagged edge on this wall. You could smooth it out. Just these poles. Just like so. Look at that. Now it's got a smooth edge, it's looking good, it's looking wonderful, and we can actually run these across the top too, just to make it match a little bit. See, look at that, that is beautiful, it's looking great. Now we have our little work area over here, and we are actually gonna put some steps up right here to get up to the second stairway there. So we are going to just take some steps and attach it to right here, if it'll cooperate. There we go. We want them to run up like so, and then we're going to match that up with a ceiling and then another pair of steps to go down to the floor. And this will be our access up to the top. And just knock out the ceiling here, and now we have full access to the top up here. Beautiful. And then all we got to do is fill in some extra pieces with some corners. Just like so. It does have a slightly different degree than what the steps look like, but come on, that looks pretty cool. It has a little flare up design. I like that. And of course, we're gonna fill this all in during the designing section, but now we have a nice thing to go by. I forgot to wall this in too, my bad. Okay, we're gonna wall this in too. Don't forget to flip your walls inside out, so the nice light wood side sticks towards the outside. Gives a nice aesthetic look. Look at that, looking absolutely beautiful. Now it's time to work on this up here, and all we're really going to do is run some railings across, and of course some ramps right here, and use the ramps because it has a slightly less degree. And look at that, now we have access to the top up there. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fill in this gap here with some quarter walls, just so it has a nicer aesthetic feel to it. And of course some more corner pieces right here. Just like that, it's looking wonderful. We're gonna run some railings around the outside here, but now everything's starting to come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in these railings real quick. Got the railings around, looking beautiful. Now I do want to go over with you guys on how to make an umbrella shape, because I'm sure some people would like to know. So we're going to grab this, what is this, wood triangle roof corner. Let's grab us a table. Just like that. So we're going to grab our table here. We're going to place this guy down, put it to a snapping position, flip it this direction, and we're gonna leave like one square gap in between. Place all these guys just like this. It's gonna be like the little hangout area. But the way you want to make an umbrella is you take your thin pillar, place it directly in the middle of the little table here, and I actually need to grab my triangle ceiling pieces. Hold up, wait a minute. You're gonna take your triangle pieces, attach it to this, and you're gonna form it around into a circle, just like so, on top of your little umbrella pole there. And then you're going to take your corner roof piece sections and find your snapping point, just like that, and you're gonna bring it all the way around, just like so. And there you have it. You have your umbrella for your table. Nice cool design. I forgot to show you guys how to build that real quick, but we have our shell design done. All we got to do is fill everything in. Let's get it. And there we have it, guys. It is finally finished. We got it all done. I did the retaining wall over here. It's actually going to be 20 long until you get to the little triangle sections, and then it's going to be 11 over to connect it up to there. Did not put that in the beginning, my bad, but this is all decored out and ready and beautiful. We got all the torches lit going along our little dock area here. Looking gorgeous. Got our little hangout porch area with a gigantic bonfire. Could burn all the bodies on it. Lovely. Got a little Fiomia over here and a Megalodon out of water because he's awesome. Then we got our normal ramps coming up here. Our little ramps going off into the ocean over there. Another little hangout area with some extra storage and preserving bins, some decor maps and whatnot, and we have our own little sectioned off pool area over here. pretty cool, if I might say so myself. A little like arrowhead pole area. Looks sweet. Then we come into our main hall over here. It's like a little music studio. We got a bunch of drums because apparently no one knows how to play guitar back in the day. Don't know why, but okay. We have all of our modern pedestals for all of our working goods. We have some fridges, fabricator, and all of the freaking forges there, and smithy there. And we got our bedroom in here. Got it right next to the generator because I like to sleep with the fan on. Helps me sleep. Got some bookcases for some awesomeness. And of course, let's go up the stairs here, show you guys the deck area where the colored umbrellas are sitting. They look absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Figured we'd go with like a beach ball color design there, kind of flip-flop stripes. Looks sweet. But we had the deck all finished up here. We got the grill going, cooking up some kitty cats. Them stupid kitty cats always be attacking. And this is where all the rum and beer is made. You can never have enough rum. But I want to thank Andreas, or however you pronounce it properly. I hope I'm getting it right. I hope I'm getting that right. I want to thank you for the tip location, and I hope that this video suits your fancy and we outdid what you expected here. But guys, that is going to be all the time we had for today. If you guys find yourself liking the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Comment below to tell me how much you love it. And don't forget to subscribe. We're getting real close to 500. I can't believe it. I can't thank you guys enough for all your freaking support. And I don't know why my beard is working on this map, but that's all right. It's looking good. And it's like super, what the heck? Got like huge sideburns, all party in the front and all business in the back. But we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.